Right now in Jamaica News Page tonight, Jamaicans are urged to brace for unstable weather conditions. Heavy showers, thunderstorms, and strong winds could impact several areas. Tonight, which parishes are expected to see the worst of it? Developing tonight, a fire destroyed several homes in central Kingston, leaving families displaced. And a dramatic early morning crash along Marcus Garvey Drive after a truck reportedly ran a red light and overturned. We're tracking the latest developments. Plus,
you sure I fish that? Yeah, man. We eat this. Lynch, we not eat that fish already, of course. My brother catch it on with body in a soup. It's soft and tender, not because it's big like that.
a fisherman celebrating a massive catch tonight. Here's a hint. It weighed more than a male giant panda. We'll tell you how much it weighed and where it was caught later tonight. Welcome or welcome back to Jamaica News Page tonight, news that keeps you connected to what's happening across Jamaica. And we're powered by viewers just like you. Please click subscribe and tap the notification bell to stay connected. Thank you for joining us. Godfrey Jones, Jamaica News Page tonight starts right now. We begin tonight with a weather alert. Jamaicans are being urged to brace for unstable weather conditions beginning tonight and continuing into tomorrow as a trough and a low-level jet stream influence weather across the region. The Meteorological Service of Jamaica says the system is expected to bring gusty winds, showers, and isolated thunderstorms, some of which could be heavy at times. Forecasters say eastern and south central parishes, including St. Thomas, Portland, Kingston and St. Andrew, St. Catherine and Clarendon are likely to experience the first round of showers and thunderstorms overnight before the activity spreads across the rest of the island by late Tuesday morning. Fishers and other marine interests, especially those along the south coast, are being urged to exercise caution as sea conditions may deteriorate in the vicinity of thunderstorms and strong winds. The Met Office advised to monitor weather updates and remain alert as conditions develop. Now to a developing story in central Kingston, where several families have been affected by a fire. Several dwellings along James Street and Smith Lane were damaged during this blaze on Sunday evening. Firefighters from the York Park, Rawlington Town, and Trenchtown fire stations responded to the scene. The cause of the fire remains unknown, and up to news time, there has been no confirmation of injuries. Investigations are ongoing. Meanwhile, 3 women were injured in a dramatic early morning crash along Marcus Garvey Drive in Kingston today. Police say a truck loaded with marl reportedly ran a red light before colliding with their Toyota RAV4 SUV. Take a look. The impact caused the heavy truck to overturn, leaving the SUV badly damaged. Police and firefighters rushed to the scene, where emergency crews had to extract the female driver from the wreckage. She, along with 2 female passengers, was rushed to the Kingston Public Hospital for treatment. The female driver of the SUV is reported to be in serious but stable condition. Investigations into the crash are ongoing. Now to Manchester, where police say a second man has died following a shooting at a bar in Land Settlement near Royal Flat. The latest victim has been identified as 21-year-old Damien Edwards, otherwise called Damie, of Melrose Gardens in the parish. 30-year-old Yakini Shaw, otherwise called Yankee, a farmer from Comfort District, was earlier pronounced dead. Police say shortly before 4 p.m. on Saturday, the 2 men were at a bar when a car drove up and a gunman exited the vehicle before opening fire. Both men were shot multiple times and rushed to hospital. Shaw was pronounced dead on arrival. Meanwhile, investigators are now exploring whether the killings could be linked to the February 8 murder of 4-year-old Sanaya O'Brien and the wounding of her father in the same community. Police sources say one of the men killed had previously been arrested in relation to the child's murder, but was released on pre-charge bail due to insufficient evidence. Authorities say the area remains tense with increased police patrols. Investigators are also examining whether overseas-based criminals may be connected to the violence. Also tonight, the Jamaica Constabulary Force reports that killings have fallen by 29% up to March 14. The homicide tally now stands at 113 compared with 160 murders during the same period last year. The JCF says the country also recorded a single-digit week of killings with 8 homicides between March 8 and March 14. Overall, major crimes have dropped by 24%, including declines in shootings, robberies, and break-ins. However, some divisions continue to account for a large share of the killings. St. James leads the country with 16 murders, followed by St. Andrew South with 13 and Clarendon with 11. Police say targeted operations and intensified policing are helping to drive the decline. Now to St. Anne, where more than 20 people were detained last Friday during a major police operation in the Discovery Bay area. The coordinated operation began around 4 a.m. and ended at 11 a.m.
We are targeting some persons who are involved in the lottery scamming activities, as also some of our high-risk targets. So we have conducted several raids and take several persons in custody and seize some items of interest. Also, some dangerous drugs in the form of ganja were also seized, and we have also seized several laptops and phones that we believe are being used to facilitate the lottery scamming activities. These operations, we continue to do them, targeting these persons, because as we know, persons who are involved in lottery scamming, they are also involved in firearm runnings, because we are seeing where persons are coming into our spaces from other parishes, from Westmoreland, Hanover, as also Kingston, and settling here. When we do the background checks, a lot of these persons were involved in criminal lifestyles elsewhere. A lot of these premises here are rented. And what we see is that a lot of these scammers or criminals, these are the areas that they like to live, because they have a sense of safety within these communities. So we are seeing that a lot of these scammers are moving to these upscale communities because, one, they don't believe that police will target them here. But I want to assure them that the good citizens of this community don't want to see their community go down.
Police raided several communities, including Dumbarton and the upscale community of Camelot. Senior Superintendent Carlos Russell, commanding officer for the parish, says similar operations will continue. Meanwhile, in St. Elizabeth, 5 people were arrested during a joint police and military operation across several communities. The operation impacted Vineyards, Mountainside, Cameron Hill, Rich Pen, Parkley, Hounslow, Lacovia, and Santa Cruz. During the raids, authorities recovered a Taurus pistol, 6 rounds of illegal ammunition, compressed ganja, and 3 motor vehicles. A Yamaha boat engine was also seized. Police say further processing of the narcotics is now being carried out by the Firearms and Narcotics Investigation Division. And in a bizarre case out of Montego Bay, a man is facing trial after allegedly attempting to smuggle ganja hidden under a dumpling into a police lockup. 43-year-old Kenneth Richards appeared before the St. James Parish Court last Wednesday. Court records say Richards arrived at the Freeport Police lockup claiming he was delivering food to an inmate. However, during a routine security check, officers reportedly discovered a plastic bag containing about 8 ounces of ganja and tobacco hidden under the dumpling. A trial date has been set for April 20. And before we go tonight, a fisherman in St. Thomas is celebrating what many are calling the catch of a lifetime. Take a look.
You sure I fish that? Yeah, man. We eat this. Lynch, we not eat a fish already, of course. My brother catch it on with body in a soup. It's soft and tender, not because it's big like that. On June fish.
Veteran fisherman Dwight Lynch hauled in a massive 263-pound grouper, also known as a Junefish, during a fishing trip on Saturday. The enormous fish required the help of 4 divers and several hours of effort to secure.
We were there about 3 hours, then we called for the other diver after some time. Ocean, otherwise known as Bounty. So he was the last diver that came on site and helped finish the job. So it was a combination of the 4 of us. We're all divers. We have our separate profession, and we did what we do best. Get the job done. Stick to the game plan. Teamwork, make the dream work.
Lynch, who has been fishing for more than 20 years, says it is the largest fish he has ever caught.
And this is my 5th one. Yeah, man, we kill them with 32, 170, 195, 150. Yeah, man, and this one 260 now. It was a good day.
The massive catch quickly drew a crowd of curious residents eager to see the giant fish up close. For Lynch, it was simply an unforgettable day at sea. This weighed 263 pounds. Wow, congratulations on your catch. And that's the news on Jamaica News Page tonight. News that keeps you connected to what's happening across Jamaica. And we're powered by viewers just like you. We've got special rewards just for you. When you become a Jamaica News Page member, you'll unlock these special rewards you'll love, including a loyalty badge next to your name in the comments, shoutouts for your birthday, anniversaries, other special moments, and just so much more. Joining is easy. Just click subscribe, then click join, and choose to become a Full Star or Full Elite member right now. That's it, simple and quick. A link to join has been posted in the comments. Please leave a comment so we can welcome you with a shout out. Thank you for joining us, Godfrey Jones, and also thank you for watching Jamaica News Page tonight. We'll see you in the comments, and be sure to join us again for more news. From all of us here, good night.